Right, hold the fuck up. What is this? Right, oh my god, I'm lagging. This is not a good time to lag. I'm just loading into the server, and oh my days, is lagging really bad. I guess it's loading. What? Hello? Where did it go? Was it just a hat? I am baffled. Alright, what's going on? So today is, as I like to call it, Minecraft Monday. But the issue is, it's currently, well, it's about midday at time recording. And I normally do Minecraft Monday on stream, and I normally stream in the afternoon / evening. So this means I currently don't have anything to show you guys, really. But I've realised, when I made the video Saturday, I'd actually made progress I never covered, right? I was, you know, I was making this pickaxe here, and I genuinely don't know how I made it a 20-minute video. I have no idea. I guess it's just my my half-assed edited it. I was like, yeah, no, what? Stick that together. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, so I've actually got some progress, especially here, as you might have already seen, to talk to you guys about. So I think today we're gonna catch you guys up, and then again, I think I'll make a video tomorrow to show the new progress. So this is like a catch up, nothing too interesting, but if you want to keep up with what I'm doing on stream and on the server, this might be quite a key video. So to start with, you guys might remember I was having some weird power issues. I wasn't quite sure what was going on, and I have fixed it now, I believe. But yeah, there were some very weird power issues, like my machines in the basement below here, the like, I don't know what to call it, auto processing, I guess, these two here. You know, they weren't getting enough power, they were very power hungry. But if you look at it, they only use like, I think it's like 1 KRF per tick. And the cables we were using at the time were about 9 KRF per tick. So I was quite confused what was going on there. Because most of the time they'd be the only things running. I think it was the quarry. So I think the quarry would take like most of that power, and then the machines would get hardly anything, right? Which is basically an issue with this. So I think what I need to do is change my power layout, or actually do the idea I was gonna do, where basically have more energy cells, right? So like be storing more power at any one time. So currently we have this energy cell for defenses, which, you know, is working. I've only just realized they connect to the ME controller. I don't think that does anything though. I think it has to go to an energy acceptor. So I think that's fine. I think that's just a visual thing. But basically what was happening was all of the power would go to the quarry and none would go to the rest of processing, right? And I think what we need to do is basically have more outputs from either this energy cell, right? So this has like currently only one output, and then one cable that it outputs into, and then the rest of the base is connected to this central point. But I think what we need to do actually is have more energy cells come off of this one, this like main one. And then, you know, each energy cell will have its own purpose. So we'd have one energy cell for maybe the above basement, one energy cell for this basement. I mean, we've got one for the digital miner as well. That's absolutely fine. And then have, well, I mean, we don't use the quarry anymore. So I think that's fine. I think we just need an energy cell for the basement. And then we're good to go, right? I mean, obviously, a lot of problems can be solved with just more power generation, right? Like, if we can generate all of the power we need in real time, then it's fine. But at the moment, we've got kind of like, I want to call it like an overdraft system, right? We're storing a lot, and then we'll, you know, we won't produce enough in the moment to keep up with demand. But our storage is enough that the demand stops, and then supply carries on and fills up the storage again. And I kind of like that. You know, I don't want to be like in a overpowered situation on this server and kind of be facing no issues, and then the game kind of dies for me because I got nothing to do, right? Or I don't really have any issues. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like how this is set up currently. But the reason why we don't currently have any issues is because we went into Signalum, right? So if you look down here, this energy cell here is Signalum upgrade. The main one is Signalum as well. And then most of the cables in the base are Signalum as well. Obviously, we've got some lead here. That's absolutely fine. I don't think it needs any more than 1,000 Earth per tick where this is going. So that's absolutely fine. And then I believe these machines have redstone. And then I don't have my axe on me, but I believe these machines have a Signalum connection. The energy cell does as well, but then I believe the rest of them are redstone. Yeah, cool. Okay, so if we take a look into Signalum, right, the ingots here. So in order to make the ingot itself, you only need copper ingots, silver, and redstone into an alloy smelter. And this is why I upgraded the alloy smelter a couple of episodes ago, as I knew I wanted to do this recipe, and I did actually start it when I upgraded. When I upgraded, right? But the issue was there was no reason to get into Signalum flux ducts, because basically anywhere in the base, the maximum I could transfer was 9,000 due to other limitations, such as the energy cells, right? They would only transfer 9k RF, which is in line with redstone flux ducts. However, if I want to upgrade the energy cells to Signalum and thus output 16k RF, we need cryophium, right, in order to make the upgrade. And cryophium dust uses a lot of blizz powder. Now, the blizz mob, in my experience, is very rare to find, right? Somehow I got very lucky, and if I just take a run upstairs, actually. Yeah, I got very lucky towards the start of the game, and I had 2 very unfriendly blizz mobs spawn around this area where my tree farm is now, right? This is where the snow comes from. If anyone's ever wondered why there's snow around here, it's basically because I was fighting blizzards very early on the server. I had 2 of them spawn here. I have no idea why. Sadly, they haven't spawned again, which would have been amazing if they did. And I don't really know why I haven't cleaned this up. I don't know. I think I kind of like it. So we do have 1 genuine blizz rod, right, from fighting those guys. Oh my days, that was weird. So if I just have a look in here, we have a genuine blizz rod, and then we do have quite a bit of blizz powder. And the reason for that, oh my days, I don't know what's going on. I think I'm lagging, or I'm just being an idiot with my mouse. Is because, anyway, yeah, these 3 machines right here, right, we've got a fluid tank. We have a glacial precipitator, sorry. We have, oh, I can't remember what this thing is called. Aqueous accumulator, I believe it is. And then we have a fluid transposer. Now, if I just grab something to show you guys. I'm not going to need all that. So, basically, what these 3 machines do together is you put solidified XP in this one. And this will make liquid XP, right, which goes into this machine. This machine uses purely water to make snowballs. It also does make a bunch of other stuff as well, but we currently are only interested in snowballs. And then in the fluid transposer, we combine these snowballs and this liquid XP in order to make blizz powder, right, and that is how we're going about it. So because of these lovely 3 machines, we've now got Signalum throughout the base. We was able to make a few upgrades. We can make more of these if we need. I don't currently see the need for it. Maybe we could upgrade these 3 machines. I think these machines down here take priority, so maybe upgrade this one to Signalum, since this one is used in auto processing. And I actually do want a second one for auto crafting. Basically, as part of I actually haven't really touched auto crafting since. I believe I've added drives, actually, 1K and 4K drives, and I'll tell you why in a second. So if we just, oh wait, my bad. If we just look what we can craft. So, yeah, I've added 1K and 4K drives to the crafting. I think I added torches as well. I don't know if you guys have seen that. And then, of course, tiny coal for the pneumatic factory. And then all the other stuff is still there. Haven't really done too much. But basically, in order to, completely automatically produce those circuits, I need to automatically produce silicon and pure Certus quartz. I think are the only 2 things I can really automate. The other things I have to mine, such as mining quartz, nether quartz, and Certus quartz. So there are like 2 processes I need to autocraft. One needs a pulverizer and one needs a furnace. I mean, we already have the furnace. That's absolutely fine. We can put quartz powder in here to make silicon. But I do need a pulverizer. And as I say, I don't normally like using these machines for auto crafting as well. So we'll probably whack a pulverizer right here to do that job as well. Okay, so the reason why we've added drives to the auto crafting is because I've added two 16K ME storage cells into here. I really want to get rid of these 1K ME storage cells. So I think what I'm going to do in order to do this is upstairs I'm going to put like a second network almost of ME. So basically what I want to do is take these two drives out, replace them with either 4 or more 16Ks. I'm probably going to go 16Ks because at this point we're already starting to upgrade, so we may as well, you know, go all out and basically stop us doing this process again. And the process I have in mind is, yeah, making a second network, making an ME chest. I don't know if you guys know what these are. But basically what you can do is you can put a... you're not going to play well. Okay. This thing. Basically, you can put a singular ME drive in here. And then it acts like a normal chest, but linked to a network. So I think what I'll do is get a second energy acceptor, put an ME chest on top of it, supply it with power, and then I should be able to put a drive in this chest, take items out of the drive, and put it back into this network. And because the two networks are separate, that drive won't be used to put items back in. And so what we can do is clear out that drive and then reuse it to then upgrade to another drive, like another 4K or 16K or whatever. And then what we'll have is hopefully 4 16Ks here, and then using these two 1Ks that we'll then have, we can upgrade maybe another 4K or something like this. And then finally, over here, we have what looks like our armor on an armor stand, right? I've actually used a different armor stand. I've realized this one is quite buggy. I don't know why. This one's like the... Oh, this is from Bibliocraft. Wait, they both are... What? Okay, I thought I used the normal Minecraft one. Interesting. But yeah, basically, I've made new armor. I was tempted to just upgrade this one, but I realized this one didn't really have much XP, so we weren't losing much. And then also, I want to do the whole idea of different armor sets, right? So I'm kind of prioritizing that, I guess. So, yeah, the materials I used, if we have a look at this, was refined obsidian core on all pieces, sponge armor plates, and sold armor trim, which is solarium, I believe, solarium ingots. And the reason why I've used these materials is basically because I spent a good, I want to say like 20 minutes. Basically, I made a little Word document. I compared the materials I used for this armor, and then went through all of the materials you can use for armor and looking for either the best or better alternatives. I think in 2 out of 3 cases, I've got the best, but I believe, I want to say it's armor plates or core could be better, but I think it's core now I think of it. But I haven't personally even started with the mods that the items are from, so I can't go down that path, right? But since I'd already gone into, I think it's Ender.io adds Solarium and Refined Obsidian. Refined Obsidian is Mechanism, sorry. Since I've already gone into those 2 mods, it really wasn't too bad, and Solarium isn't hard to make anyway. But yeah, I spent a good amount of time comparing materials, and I finally went with this. To start with, I really wasn't happy with the armor. Once again. It was very similar to the previous. It was better, but for some reason the toughness was less, and I don't understand that, because the material I've used itself, as an individual, was way better by about, well, I say way better, it was about 0.4 per item. But for some reason, on this armor, when it's all together, the toughness is 2.4, when I thought it should be about 2, or 2.1 or something, right? It comes from steel, I believe, in this case. Yeah. So, yeah, as you can see, it should be 2.03. And I have no idea where that 0.4 extra toughness comes from. I generally don't know. There's no modifiers on this armor. As you can see, it's got all 3 modifiers left. Not sure. With this armor, however, I have used modifiers. I've used two. I've used, as you can see, diamond and resistant. And what that has done, the diamond has pretty much doubled the toughness. It was insane. It went up by 2. And it also improved defense a little bit. Defense is the grey shirt you can see there, and toughness is the blue. I've then also added resistant, which basically reduces damage received from all kinds of attacks. And the reason why I went to that one is because this is meant to be like a general armor suit, you know, prepared for all situations. And what I will probably do in order to make this whole every armor I've ever had thing more interesting is dedicate some armors to certain purposes. So have like a fire resistant armor for the Nether, have a blast resistant armor for something else, maybe even the Nether as well, to be honest. But that kind of thing, right? And I wanted this armor to be prepared for everything. And sadly, you can't combine them, which is a shame. I mean, it's whatever, I guess. But yeah, and I was trying to find something to use for that extra modifier. But I had no idea what I wanted to use. And I still don't. Like, I don't currently see the point in leveling this armor up. Like, I started taking damage on purpose, right? It was quite weird. I was basically walking into my cactuses, just taking damage, right? I mean, it was very small damage and thus very small XP, and I wouldn't recommend it. You can literally, though, if I show you what I did, you can literally just stand against cactus and your armor levels up. So, watch this. Right. So, as you can see, the XP goes up. I mean, obviously, it wears down your durability. And you do take damage very slowly in this case. I'm actually regenerating at the same... If I eat... Yeah, I mean, so this is actually quite good armor. My previous armor would actually make me lose health quite quickly, compared to this, anyway. But I think, you know, the toughness and the defense increase is really helping out here. But as I say, would really not recommend doing this. I mean, you could idle it, I guess. And I guess because you're taking damage, you won't go AFK. I don't know. I mean, you might die though if you do idle it. Yeah. Also, don't know what's happened to my sunglasses. I think I've toggled them off, so my character has some interesting eyes now that I found out. I'm pretty sure there's a way to set it back on. So I think what I'll do is I'll go over this again. I did look into it quite a lot, and find something. Maybe mending moss could be good. I don't like how it changes how it looks, but repairing the armor over time would be very nice. Sticky is also quite interesting. I could go down that path. I'm not too sure. We'll see. We'll find something useful, and yeah, it will be good, hopefully. But I was looking for really improving my defense and toughness, and pretty much your only options for that is diamond, I believe. Diamond modifier. And then resistant is nice because that changes how much damage you take, as far as I'm aware. But it doesn't directly affect your defense and toughness stat. And sadly, guys, that will bring this video to an end. I hope you enjoyed this one. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have actual good content. I mean, maybe this was quite good just to catch you guys up. But tomorrow we'll go a bit more in depth and have something to show. I'm thinking about going into railways soon, and I think today I want to set up the start of that kind of auto crafting process, and I think maybe I will you know, do the whole drive thing to clear out those 2 1K drives, get them out of there, get a really nice drive system so we've got some good storage. Yeah, I'm not too sure. We'll think of some cool projects hopefully. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to, you know, like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff you normally do on YouTube. And yeah, I shall see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go. Man, I'm on the chase now, leave me on my own.